This video is going to be about adding and subtracting polynomials. So I'm going to start with adding. You'll see that we have our first polynomial, 3x squared plus 6x minus 7, and our second polynomial, 2x squared minus 4x plus 3. So the first thing that I can do if it is an adding problem is I can actually get rid of the parentheses. If it is adding, we don't need them. The second thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to find my like terms. So 3x squared is a like term with 2x squared. 6x is a like term with negative 4x. And minus 7 is a like term with plus 3. We are then going to add them together. When I combine like terms, I'm adding together the coefficients or big numbers. 3 plus 2 is 5. X squared stays the same. I do not touch the variable. I do not touch the exponent. We're going to add the next set of like terms, 6x and negative 4x. When we combine those together, we get plus 2x. And lastly, we're going to add together the whole numbers of negative 7 and positive 3, which is going to give you minus 4. This is our final answer. If when you combine like terms together, it gave you 0, you would not need to write the 0. You can just write it down. So for example, if we had something like 3x squared plus 6x plus 2x squared minus 6x, and I combine these front numbers and get 5x squared, and then when I was going to combine these, I got 0, I just have a 5x squared. Okay, you might see that happen. Okay, subtracting is very similar. Let me show you a subtraction problem. One of the biggest differences with subtraction is I have to first distribute this negative 1 before we do anything else. When we distribute the negative 1, we are going to copy down the first part exactly the same, but drop those parentheses. I'm going to distribute the negative. We get negative 2x squared plus 4x and then minus 3. Now it goes back to combining our like terms. So we have 3x squared and a minus 2x squared as like terms. 6x and 4x as like terms. Negative 7 and negative 3 as like terms. When we combine like terms together, we are only adding the front numbers. There is then my final answer. So for the red numbers, I added together the 3 and then minus 2. For the blue numbers, I added together 6 and 4 to get 10. For the green numbers, I added together negative 7 and negative 3 to get negative 10. You're going to go try your IXL.